There aren't many people alive who are as iconic as Mel Brooks. This American writer, director, comedian, and composer has done it all, and is as inspiring as he is funny. When asked at 97 years old about the key to his longevity, Mel replied in his typical comedic fashion, "Simple, don't die." The truth is, Mel does have some unlikely secrets to help you live an active and vibrant life well into your 90s, and we're about to reveal them. Let's begin with Mel's mindset. Melvin Kaminsky was born in Brooklyn, New York on June 28, 1926, and grew up in tenement housing, where he was slated for a life working in the garment district. Yet after a fortuitous evening at age 9, where he was given a chance to see his first Broadway musical, he declared that he absolutely wanted a life in show business.
Had I not seen Anything Goes, I might have missed the thought of even being in show business.
He honed his comedic talent working the Borscht Belt, an entertainment circuit traversing the Catskill Mountains and catering to vacationing Jewish New Yorkers. Along the way, he met lifelong friends and collaborators like Sid Caesar, who encouraged him to be fearless with his comedy and who would keep him grounded and motivated while navigating the merciless and cutthroat entertainment industry. Even though the young Frankenstein director lost his father to tuberculosis when he was only 2 years old, he is sure to credit his mother and 3 older brothers for raising him with a strong foundation of love and a sense of belonging. Mel understands the value of relationships and how they can affect your well-being. Can you think of that one person, or maybe several people, who make your life worth living? They add a certain flavor and a joy to your life, and you just can't imagine a day without them. For Mel, these people were his mother and brothers, his longtime best friend and fellow comedian, Carl Reiner, and the irreplaceable love of his life, his wife, Anne Bancroft. While Anne passed suddenly in 2005, Mel never forgets all the great moments of their life together, and you'll often catch him watching one of her movies on TV. "She was my soulmate," he says. "We were glued together." Mel took another hit to the heart in 2020 with the passing of his lifelong best friend, Carl Reiner, whom Mel used to visit every evening for more than 40 years. Believe it or not, relationships can have a significant impact on a person's longevity. Strong social connections and healthy relationships are associated with better mental and physical health, which can contribute to a longer and happier life. Social support, emotional well-being, and a sense of belonging can all play a role in improving your well-being and increasing your lifespan. It worked for Mel, so there's no reason why it won't work for you too. Go out and find a buddy, and if you have one already, this is your reminder to show them how much they mean to you. Even with the loss of 2 of his favorite people in the entire world, Mel still finds a way to keep on going. How? Stay tuned to find out, and don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to our channel. Next, let's talk about Mel's diet. While he doesn't often speak about what he eats, our star likes to respond to the question of longevity with an answer popularized by his 2,000-year-old man character, saying that the secret is avoiding fried foods and airplanes. All jokes aside, what does Mel eat? What superfood has him laughing and joshing like a teenager at 97? For starters, our guy loves coffee and is a self-described coffee maniac. Mel starts his mornings with coffee and hot milk, or as the French call it, café au lait. When asked about his favorite kind of coffee, he says, "I like a real coffee color. Not too light, not too black. Just what a coffee color should be." Mel never adds sugar to his coffee and even drinks black espresso after dinner. Mel knows how great coffee is, especially when taken in moderation. He's aware that caffeine, a natural stimulant found in coffee, can improve mental alertness, concentration, and cognitive function. It's definitely been a key player in his creative genius over the past 8 decades, bringing the world some of the most memorable comedic films in history. But here's one secret about coffee that even Mel may have missed. Several studies suggest that moderate coffee consumption is associated with a lower risk of certain diseases, including Parkinson's disease, Alzheimer's, stroke, and type 2 diabetes. It's important to keep in mind that the health benefits of coffee can vary between individuals, and too much of it can have an adverse effect, including increased heart rate, anxiety, and sleep disturbances. Most of coffee's health benefits have been derived from studies done on black coffee specifically, so hold the milk and sugar if you can. Mel's dietary advice for people who want to live as long as him might surprise you. It's Raisin Bran. Mel has confessed that he's not sure if it's the raisins or the bran or the combination of the two that does the trick. But whatever it is, he swears it's the best way to keep the body cleaned out, so to speak. The fiber from the bran fills you up, while the natural sweetness of the raisins satisfies your sweet tooth, helping you control your overall calorie intake and potentially aiding in weight management. Mel does say his weight is perfect. In addition, raisins are a good source of vitamins and minerals, including potassium, iron, and various B vitamins. The bran flakes provide important nutrients like iron and folic acid. If you catch the Spaceball star on the right afternoon, chances are he'll treat you to his signature dish and his wife's favorite, a tomato and onion omelet. Here's why we love this simple dish. Eggs are a low-calorie, nutrient-dense, protein-packed meal. That means they fill you up and offer a nice boost for muscle growth without any risk of packing on the pounds. Eggs are one of the few foods containing an important nutrient for brain health, known as choline, and they contain some powerful antioxidants, including lutein and zeaxanthin, which accumulate in the retina of the eye and help prevent cataracts and macular degeneration. Are you ready for Mel's top 2 tips for living a long and vibrant life? Number 1. Humor. The name Mel Brooks is practically synonymous with laughter. It's not just something he saves for the stage and screen. Laughter is a big part of his daily life. His best bud, Carl Reiner, once called him the funniest single human being on the planet. Mel loves a good laugh, and he enjoys making others around him laugh as well. When asked when he first realized he had a comedic gift, he says,
People would look down at my crib. I was only a few months old, and they would laugh, and I said, that's it. That's it. That's what I want.
He truly believes laughter is the best medicine. Looking so good at 97 years old, we can't really argue with his results. Mel says he's always used comedy and humor as a weapon against some of the toughest events he's faced in his life, like the premature death of his father and his time serving as a corporal in World War II. Humor serves as a healing tool that helps us maintain a balanced perspective. Laughter is not only a source of joy, but also a contributor to good health. The Mayo Clinic has reported that laughter can improve oxygen uptake, increase feel-good endorphins, reduce pain, and improve mood. It turns out, laughter is indeed the best medicine, and a daily dose is highly recommended. Number 2. Purpose. Mel's number 1 tip for a long and fulfilling life is to have a sense of purpose. Stay curious. Always be interested. This is common wisdom that you hear from many of the longevity zones around the world. The Okinawans call it ikigai, and the Nicoyans refer to it as a plan de vida, both meaning a reason to wake up in the morning. Mel has openly proclaimed that he will never retire. Even at 97 years old, he's involved in new projects and continues to thrill audiences with his voice, humor, and endless antics. Mel says, in order to stay alive, work. Keep working, no matter what if you can, at something you love to do. Never, ever retire. Never sit when you can stand. Never stand when you can walk. But don't leave out the Raisin Bran. That may help. If that's not advice enough, perhaps a line from Mel's The 12 Chairs will give you a little more inspiration. Mel himself sure loves it.
That middle part I am so proud of. Live while you're alive, no one will survive. That's a great, simple, profound, wonderful lyric. Thank you, Mel. You're welcome.
What do you think of the endlessly funny Mel Brooks? Let us know in the comments.